The door is locked up tight. Oh. Hey. Oi. Elena! Aw. Can I sneak in or something? Ah, well that sucks. Well, can't force it if she doesn't want to. Let's have a chat with the church madame real quick. Sister Nell. Oh wow, voice dialogue, huh.
Please deliver me from temptation. Guide my path straight and true, and grant mercy upon the innocent. Lord, Adol? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. I was in the middle of my prayers.
Oh no, it was entirely my fault. Don't worry about it.
If you're here to keep me apprised of things, I'm afraid you're too late. Bishop Nicholas has already filled me in. The situation certainly has gotten quite out of hand.
Goodness.
I simply don't understand why the Count would take Father Pierre prisoner. I hope no harm comes to him. And Chester, how could he commit such vile acts? I'm sorry. Please excuse me. I lost my composure for a moment.
It's all good.
You need to be very careful out there, Adol. Something is happening to Felghana. Something most unholy. I can feel it.
Right, well, you keep at it there, sister. Sorry to, bring the grim news. Hey, what's up, kids? Oh, cool. I was about to say I can't get to them, because this little guinea pig is blocking me, but there we go. Come on, Hugo! Hurry up! Remember, you're the daddy, okay? Cute, aren't they? It's my job to take care of these here Picards, and I'm proud to say they've never once gotten sick on my watch. I take my job seriously, like an adult. Except that they're playing make-believe, apparently, playing family there. Oh well, you go ahead, kids. Also, Picards are apparently what these little fellas are. Fair enough. Make it so. Oh gosh, should I don't know. Should I drop by down here real quick? Chat up the folks here as well before I head out? I went to the castle and signed up for service, but there was a white knight there who turned me away at the gate. That little Ponce had a hell of an attitude. Thought he was the cat's meow or something. Smug bastard. And he wasn't the only one. No sirree. Before he showed up, some other soldier boy kept trying to turn me away. Some other soldier boy? Not Chester? What? Guess he couldn't handle me alone. I told them both where they could go and what they could do there. Then I left. I may not look it, but I actually worked as a mercenary in Garmin before I came here. You know, you seem like you've been around your fair share of the world too, am I right? You've probably heard all manners of mercenary stories from all over Europa then. There was this one guy. No matter how overwhelming the odds may have been, if he was with you, you won, period. Here he calls this place his home, which is part of why I came. Been keeping an eye out for him, but no luck so far. Oh, he's talking about Dogi? Ah, okay, cool. For a second I thought he was talking about Adol there, but alright, it's Dogi's hometown, so, yeah. His name is, hell, it's on the tip of my tongue. Burgrerd? Burrowitz? It's Bur something. Oh, he's talking about Burhart. I see, interesting. Wow, I thought, wow, like, Dogi's way more famous than I thought, but never mind then, it's actually Dogi's master. Fair enough. But it's cold in here? Oh, what was I saying again? Well, I'm glad I came to talk to these guys. Good little world building there. You know, try as I might, I just can't bring myself to believe all the rumors floating around about Chester. He and Elena first came here over 12 years ago. Mayor Edgar took them in since they'd lost both their parents. Since all they had was each other, more or less, Chester was always really good to Elena, always looked out for her. He was a clever young man and really knew his way around a sword. Sometimes helped Edgar with his duties, too. He once told me he was gonna make this town great, just so he could shock the hell out of Dogi when he came back. We all believed Chester would make us proud someday. I keep hoping he'll change his mind about all this nonsense and come back home to Helena. Alright, well, you keep that hope up, okay? We'll see if we can't somehow twist the guy around.
Fine mess we've got here in Felghana, no?
Oh, voice dialogue? Alright then.
Chester's the big shocker for me. He's had a dignified air about him ever since he was a child. We always suspected that he might be the son of a nobleman or some such thing. But there's nothing noble about McGuire.
Oh, right, because he's adopted. He's an orphan, huh? So, you know, rumors about his origins. Fair enough.
Dogi, on the other hand, was a total mess as a child. And look at him now.
He's a freaking hunk!
Though I suppose I can't really compare since I know nothing at all about Chester's life before Redmond. The events of his distant past could hold the missing puzzle piece that gives valid context to all his actions. But then, what do I know? The more I think about it, the more I realize just how pointless it is to think about it.
Wow, deep, man. Good talk, Joel. Alright, I think I'm about done here. Oh yeah, remember there was a little hidden treasure here? That was kind of fun. Yeah, let's head on out. I mean, there's a couple of buildings, I think, but we're just randos in them, so... Hey, Adol. Heard you were headed into the dark depths of the old abandoned mine. You adventurer types certainly are a crazy bunch. Just keep talking? You just keep taking on one quest after another, helping anyone and everyone. It's positively inspirational. Gonna be crazy down there, though, I'll bet. I mean, the quarry's monster-infested to begin with. But the abandoned mine's been untouched by human hands for many, many years. Don't let your guard down. Okay. Good talk. Shouldn't the music be kicking by now?
Please wait.
Ah, okay. That's probably why not. I was, just wondering. Like, wasn't there already a jamming track at this point of the area? But seems we have some story to deal with.
Thank goodness I caught you.
Well, I was giving you your space, but alright then, if you want to talk, sure.
I wanted to apologize. For what Chester did, I mean.
Oh.
I know it's little comfort, but he's my brother, and I felt I should give you something as an apology on his behalf.
I don't think you need to apologize for your brother. I guess I do get why she feels that way, but... A wing talisman.
It's a family heirloom of sorts. Adoptive family heirloom, anyway. Full of spiritual energy. Supposedly, if you envision one of the old travel monuments while stroking its feathers, you'll be sent right there.
Oh, fast travel!
Think of it as a very useful good luck charm.
Really? Is it actually gonna do that?
As for me, I'll be alright. I've been contemplating all the horrible things my brother's been doing. And I know I should be angry with them, and I am. Don't get me wrong. But no matter what, he's still my brother. I'll always love him just the same. He's the only true family I have.
Oh, wow.
So, like I said, I'll be alright. I don't know if I got through to him or not. I just know that I want all this to stop. He's putting himself and everyone else in such danger. Oh, Adol, if you see my brother again on your travels, would you please tell him something for me? Don't go out of your way to find him, of course. I just mean, if you cross paths again.
Okay.
Tell him I said, thank you for the pendant.
Alright. I guess we can pass that on.
Adol silently nodded his consent.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Adol. I'm such a mess. Rhyme doesn't help anything. You're headed to the abandoned mine, right? Please, be extra careful. For me, okay?
Okay then. That was, quite feels. Oh, now the jamming song starts. Yay. Alright. Now we can pop a save right here. And let me scratch my head now. What are we doing now? So hold on. So yeah, did we just unlock fast travel? Let's have a look-see. Can teleport its user to any known travel monument. Wow. Actually does work, although there's only 3 choices though. We've had more than 3 monuments, right? Well, let's give it a test. Ah, cool. You get a little menu of choices. I feel it. So for example, we could go to the storehouse and then we'd be right near it, and that's where we get to the because he said that the entrance to the mine was right near the storehouse, so nice. But there's one thing I want to do first, actually. I think the ritual area is closest, because I think those other ones are in the lava zone, which I guess technically is part of Ilburn's ruins. There was an area back here which was a jump we couldn't cross, but I think now that we have our Spinaroonie, I think we can do that. Like, I didn't bring it up last episode, but I did think about it as an option in our travails. You know, we never used this one spot over here. Oh, hey, now we can beat these guys up. Yeah. Really? They're still not dying. You see that? The scarab beetles. Oh, no, I think I got one hit in on them? But just the one? Did I see that right? Oh yeah, also we can totally just smoosh these guys now because we're so high level and we got a big sword. Wow, was it faster to come the other way after all? You know, there's this one point where we were jumping here. You guys remember? Maybe I should have teleported to the outside after all. Was it here? No, because we came that way. I guess I don't remember this dungeon as well as I thought I'd do it, because I'm like, where the heck was it? Now we're outside here. Here's where these first scarab beetles showed up. They were a huge problem. Okay, so you get one hit in with your first attack, but not with the follow-up. Curious that. Ah, I think this is what I was looking for. See, this gap we couldn't previously cross, and we never did come back here, so I think it's because we're supposed to use this thing. Our big old Spinaroonie Ventus Bracelet jump. We now have the power, so... Alright! Gap crossed. Oh shit! I came to the wrong part of town. In fact, these are all lava zone guys. Holy shit. Nice. Took them out. Well, I guess not like I haven't fought these guys before, so actually we're doing really fine. Look at that. Almost with maximum health we ended the fight. Just a little clip of fire there. What do we got in here? 20 Revolor. Ah. So that's how... That was that optional, this area. Fair enough. Now can we use this whenever we can use this whenever we want. Nice. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go try that jump again one more time. The one I failed and then we... Oh yeah, gotta use this. Get those 3 points back. There we go. You know, I fell here and... You know, after Gyalva there was that jump and I totally blew it, but it turned out I had to jump down that hole to meet Chester, so it wasn't a blow that sense, but there might still be something fun there as well. So let's see if I can cross that gap over there. Get whatever treasures might be available there. Because it's not even a big hassle like the thing I just ran. It's a long distance, but there's no enemies to duck and weave, so it should be all good. Yeah, I completely forgot how big Ilburn's was. Like, it would have been easier to go out, take the outside plinth, outside travel monument, and then... Alright. No, make it! Ooh, wow. Sometimes I hold this stick down the wrong way and I end up flying. All the wrong way. 12 Revolor. Okay, so this was all just more Revolor. How much do we have? 36. Let's go back to town and at least get the shield powered up. Hold on, that's the wrong button. You know, might as well take care of all preparations before we head into those ruins. Alright. Don't mind me. How did he come back so fast? Strange. I mean, we don't have 50, so I can't go give it to Antonio, but since we're going into a dungeon again, I think it pays for us to prepare rather than just make cash. So it's still 30 to power these up, so if I wanted to, I could actually just increase the defense on these. Might be worth it to do that instead. Let's do that instead. Let's actually just do that. Let's max out our sword. Now we're doing crazy damage.
Come again.
And rather than get the shield powered up, the shield wasn't that expensive anyway, so we might very well just get the more powerful shield. So it's actually better that I don't upgrade that shield for now, I think. Not to mention, since we now have this fast travel, I mean, once we hit a new travel monument, we can just warp back and do some shopping in the middle of our dungeon adventures, since this wing talisman works so nicely. Right, so this is where Dularn was? Yes. So was the abandoned mine this right path then? I don't remember. Wow, no monsters. Aren't there monsters here? Okay. Here is... Yeah, okay. Here is the door. I guess this door was here and I couldn't access it back then, but I just forgot it as we continued adventuring. Fair enough. Yeah, it is true, though, that there might be something like, oh, the magical aura of this area prevents fast travel while here. So it might be that we're not going to be able to travel in some dungeons. You never know. They pulled that one time in E7. We got fast travel fairly early in the game. But then when we went to that island, we had to not fast travel, since there was some plot that happened and we couldn't just teleport off the island. Spoil the plot that way. Okay. But anyway, yeah, but in any case, assuming we can teleport, we should be able to easily go get a better shield, so I think that Revolor was better spent powering up our sword for now.
We had to run all the way here to keep the monsters from getting us. I thought my butter-loving heart was gonna explode out of my chest. Pretty sure I used up my quota of courage for this life. Now I have none left and I'm hungry and scared.
Okay, well, good cardio for you, I guess. The Count's planning something, and whatever it is, it's clearly not for our benefit in any way. So don't think of this as your journey alone, Adol. We're all in this together, and we'll help you in any way we can. Unfortunately, I think this is as far as we can accompany you, at least for the moment. It's much darker than we expected in there, and the monsters are more ferocious than any others we've seen. If you can find anything to help light your way, it'd probably make your job a whole lot easier. Oh. Where have you been, Adol? We've been waiting for you. Oh wow, I wonder if you come here straight away instead of adventuring those side areas. I wonder if the dialogue is different here, but I took too long. But that's kinda cute that he calls me out on taking my time. As you can see, this is the entrance to the abandoned mine. That mural is somewhere inside. From what my old man used to tell me, they also found a really strange rocky mound down there at the bottom. I asked him if it could have just been a huge chunk of Raval, but he said no. It's apparently green and crystalline. No clue what that could be. Doesn't sound like anything I've ever seen, to be honest. Jade? Emeralds? What's more, it apparently pulsed rhythmically, like a human heart. And it was so hard it couldn't even be chipped. I swear the old man's going senile sometimes. But he seemed pretty serious about this, so I'm betting it's real. Whatever it is, or was, it might be in some way related to those statues. So I figured it was worth mentioning. Okay, sounds like we're gonna have to find two things in this dungeon. The dungeon within a dungeon, by the way. Kind of fun, that. We're gonna have to find this mural and this emerald jade, Watchensmas calls it. Yeah. Oh, this is dark. Yeesh. Yeah, Ricardo said to find something which will help us with the darkness, so... let's hope we get something in here. Slimes! Man, this dramatic music, goodness. It's a spooky cave, but I don't know. Nice, another level up, level 19. Did Gyalva just give us a ton of XP? I guess it did. Well, so far the darkness isn't that much of a problem. These narrow corridors, all good. Aha! Oh yeah, we should be looking at our monster manual, shouldn't we? These fellas are called Phozons. Mitotic slime. Reproduces asexually, often creating a sudden increase in numbers. And despite separating, it continues to act as one. Spooky. Don't know why all the focus on their slimy forms of reproduction, but sure, I guess. Ah! Cave Raptor! Actually, that looks like in Final Fantasy VII is the Hedgehog Pie is the name of the little enemy that shows up in Aerith's church, I think. They're called Gelds, a gore-loving ogre with greatly honed night vision. Attacks with razor-sharp claws that can tear right through a wooden shield. Fortunately, I have a steel shield now. Geld, eh? Alright then. Bop you, bop you, bop you. By the way, this reminded me here, there's nothing here, but you noticed when we ran through Ilburn's ruins, there was that crumbled wall section. We still haven't done anything to that yet. It could very well be that we'll get some sort of other power-up that breaks down walls. So, actually a good thing that I ran through Ilburn's like that, just to remind myself about the crumbling wall. I probably would have forgotten about it otherwise, but now that I've re-seen it, I will probably remember it as we get more power-ups. Alright. So far, this is not a bad area at all. I'm doing just fine against these Phozons and Gelds. And I mean, it's just a single long track so far. Very easy to navigate, although, oh, now I can see down there. Things are gonna get a little trickier than they've been thus far. That's fine, that's fine. Aha! Looks like we have a fork in the road to deal with. Oh, man. Ow! Decent damage. You Phozon. What is this? Oh! I really regret asking that. Okay, let's check down here first. Ooh, shit. I was about to say, better be careful not to fall here, but... Alright then. Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. Nice. I was like, am I stuck on a downward trajectory? Ooh, look at that. There's a cheeky gap there that we can only barely see in the darkness. Oh, I guess you can see it if you take this route here. Like, you can sort of see... I guess you can see from here that, oh, there's stuff down here there. Interesting. Well, now I feel like, because this is going down, super down, now I kind of want to go back to that fork to the left instead of descending downwards. But I'm kind of committed, so let's carry on. Looks like this at least seems to be, unless it continues to the right there, but the fact that the treasure is sitting in the middle like that kind of makes me think this is a... Yes, this is just a treasure chamber. Fair enough. Let's see if a drop attack does any extra damage. Ugh. There we go. At least it stunned the beast. Probably should avoid styling too much, since, again, health isn't on a premium. 50 Ravalor! Wow. Antonio will be pleased with that. I mean, I could also just go power up some of my stuff, but now that I have a lot of power-ups, you know... Oh, that's bad. I'm in uncharted territory again. Oh my god, this is super bad. We fell down so far down below. That's so bad, and now I have no idea what kind of stuff I missed. Ooh, this guy's... Or then I'll get bopped by that guy. I guess that's also an option. God damn. Well, I screwed up, sure, didn't I? Well, guys, I've promised that I'd do this. I don't think I'll be doing this with the monster, the boss fights anymore, because it's such a hassle to leave the boss fight and go switch to music. But if we die in the regular area, I might as well pop in the regular music, yes? Actually, I'm actually kind of out of episode time here, if we're perfectly honest. So I think I could actually call it here, and I should probably next time open up where I left off at the bottom of that ravine, or maybe at the treasure room where I got that Ravol ore just now. You know, just continue, check out the other parts of the dungeon that we missed out on, that bottom climb. But I think to end the episode today, we could check out what that path to the left was. Out of curiosity, just go check that out first, and then call it for today. Because if it's just a treasure room, there's a treasure room number 2, then, you know, yeah, not a... It'll not be worth all the backtracking like otherwise, I think, so we'll have to see. If it seems to be a huge dungeon that continues on, we'll just save that for next time, but... For now, let's just focus on getting back there. This was a fairly long run we did, wasn't it? This wasn't exactly simple. Well, it's simple, but like it wasn't just a couple of areas. We had a lot of this path to follow. I think there's one more screen transition, then we hit that huge bridge that just keeps descending. And I'll have to try and remember the order to do this stuff in. We get the one pot, and then I drop down and glide across and get the Ravol ore, and then we can try to go down in a more controlled fashion now that I did the giant fall option in first. I'm actually taking a fair bit of damage here now. I haven't been playing as cleanly. Let's see if I can tighten up my gameplay a little bit. So here we are. Let's deal with these gelds, and now let's go check out what is over here. Oh, well this is certainly something. Well, well, well. This appears to be the mural.
I speak to thee of a being who came from beyond the sea and defiled this land. We must pray for its erasure from this world, so that future generations may know true peace.
Whoa.
With vortices of purest malice, it twists the living into monsters most vile and deranged. Its inhuman powers are enough to subjugate even the lords of the spirit world.
Damn. There's the big eyeball guy in the background. Or
Or
guy, it's just a big eyeball. But you know what I mean, with the sword through the eye.
Truly, it is a devil, for no hand of man could wreak such despair. Its name, Galbalan.
Okay. That certainly sounds like that's gonna be... the, you know... I sure hope this ancient evil doesn't return.
I am a
Oh.
warrior from the west, brought here through divine providence. I sought to sever the devil's grasp on this land, but my sword could only divide it and seal it within the holy treasures.
Oh!
Even now, the machinations of the wicked threaten to reunify those heinous remnants. Swordsman, thou art to be my successor.
Wait, is
I
he...
grant thee a measure of my strength.
Wait, the statue's talking to Adol? A mission tablet.
Adol's body began overflowing with a newfound strength.
Oh my god, I feel so beefy.
Adol gained the double jump ability.
Get out of here! What a great ability to have as we're about to begin that descent into that crazy cavern. So, after jumping once, press the jump key again in midair to perform an additional leap. Well, howdy doody. The down thrust maneuver has always had a chance to stun enemies, but if performed from the height of a double jump, that chance increases significantly. Oh, that's what the thrust move's utility is. Huh. Oh,
The
damn.
treasures number 4 in total. 2 lie herein. 1 lies amidst hellish brimstone, and the last sits high atop a mountain.
Yaha. And we've gotten
Thou
2 of
must
those.
Make haste, swordsman. The resurrection is nigh.
Oh. See, it sounded to me like this...
Adol's surroundings became deathly quiet. Then the mysterious voice could be heard no longer.
First I thought that Adol was reading a scripture, you see. Although obviously there is no scripture on the statue, but, I figured, something somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Well, wasn't that good that I came back for that, huh? Wowzers! That's gonna give us a huge amount of mobility. Double jump always seems to give you amazing potential in games, doesn't it? That is gonna help us hugely. I wonder if you can use it when you're if you fall off a cliff to recover with double jump. Smash Bros style. I don't know. Anyway, it sounded like at first this Galbaland thing was sealed within the statues. But then the voice of Genos, whichever it was, I'll have to listen to the tape again to get which one it was. Sounded like the resurrection's going to happen anyway, so... But, is collecting these statues going to hasten the resurrection, or is it going to be needed to prevent it? I don't know. But in any case, that certainly sounded like, I sure hope this horrible beast monster isn't going to show up by the end of the game and we're going to have to deal with it. Of course, now that we've just... Okay, spoilers for Tales of Vesperia, but I've just dealt with an eldritch horror in that we never actually fought in a boss fight. Yeah. That's, kind of curious that just kind of happened in a cutscene, so... Maybe we don't have to fight Galbaland itself. Maybe Adol will defeat Galbaland in a cutscene. You never know. Anyway, this mission tablet, a stone tablet detailing the Galbaland incident of yore atop a fresco of a lone swordsman. Fresco. So, but hold on now. So, which one is Galbaland? I mean... That's the swordman in the tablet, right? I assume so, because it's holding a sword. It's hard to tell what that is in that picture. That's not Galbaland, right? Galbaland's probably the eyeball. I'd assume. Well, I guess technically the eyeball does have a sword as well, so maybe the swordsman Genos was a floating disembodied eye. Who am I to judge? Huh? In any case... Now that we have this good gear, next time we are going to meet back at the... I'm going to begin at the beginning of the descent in that chasm, where I assume, since he said that 2 statues are herein, we've gotten the one from Elefal. I'm going to guess the third one is the green jade thing at the bottom of the abandoned mine. But that's all going to be next time as we begin our descent down there into the darkness. But with this double jump, it... should go pretty smoothly, yeah. So, hope you guys look forward to that. See you then, everybody. Bye-bye!